I don't think you'll ever get used to the fact you're in EastEnders because you're brought up with it.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? It's embedded in your brain.
But you have said in the past that
yeah.
what, 5 years ago you wouldn't have looked at it because life wasn't going in that direction.
Well, there's a stigma attached to being a soap actor, and every actor goes through it. You know, doing a soap's not very cool, it's not very credible, and I had that. It was a snobbery, you know what I mean?
Because you were doing the movies.
Yes, and I was banging out about 8 movies a year, to be fair, you know, most of them not that clever, but, you know, you have children, you need to earn money, you've got to feed them. I've always been a fan of the show. I'm an EastEnder.
Yeah. Having been in it the last 2 years, though, has it changed that now? Has it changed the way you view a soap actor? Has that sort of snobbery gone away?
Absolutely. I feel that it's probably the hardest discipline as an actor. And no disrespect, like the RSC and Shakespeare's Globe and all that game, theatre, it's a tough game, but I think to do it day in, day out and make it believable and be truthful and honest and 12-hour days, you know, you're learning 45 pages a day. You know, it's tough. It's tough. It takes over your life. You become the character more than you are yourself. So you spend more time with your on-screen kids than your real kids. It's just trying to get a bit of life for your life back. You know, it's a beautiful job. I'm running the Vic. Don't get no better than that. But it is very, very tough. It's very tough. And of course, it's EastEnders, so it's dark.
Yes.
So you've got to go to some dark places.
And there are dark places coming up because this is the
It's Christmas.
Where else do you hear that? Yes, of course it's dark.
No,
it's Christmas.
You know, we have all this. Christmas is a beautiful thing. I love Christmas and all that, but it's a lot of fake fun. In it, Christmas sometimes, you know what I mean?
Not on EastEnders, there isn't.
Well, no, that's what you need to be brought down to earth. So that's why when you whack EastEnders and you go, oh yeah, it's not.
Real life is still out there.
It is a bit heavy, isn't it, life?
And we know that this one's going to go horribly wrong because also not only it's Christmas, it's a wedding. And weddings notoriously go wrong on EastEnders anyway. Yeah. And this time they've put the two together. Yeah, this one, it has it's ups and downs really. It goes a bit well, and then it goes terribly wrong, and then it goes beautiful, but I can't tell you why or how. Beautiful in a dark way? I'm not quite sure what
it's darkness that makes it beautiful. Okay. It's the darkness that adds to the beauty. You were made for EastEnders, can I just say that? Well, listen, I love it. As long as they'll have me, I think I'll stay.
But look through this. So we are led to believe Christmas Day stag do, a big 2-day
Who has a stag do on Christmas Day?
Well, it's actually after Christmas Day.
Right, OK. And the wedding...
So that weird period between Christmas Day and New Year.
Right.
Yeah, that's a strange
you've got to bang them out.
Yeah.
Well, I have a naughty stag.
You have a naughty stag?
Yeah, we fill that time with our stag. I mean, it's a Danny Dyer stag.
OK. God, yeah. you want to go to that, don't you?
I know, I do.
And then the wedding, allegedly, on New Year's Day, one way or the other. But I've read this. In fact, I read it and it looked like you'd said it. There's something to do with water.
There's water involved, yeah. We get married at a beautiful sort of spa-y type place with a lake. And of course, you know, if you've got a lake, you've got to use it. Do you use it for the right reasons?
Yeah.
Or very dark reasons? It's EastEnders. So I think we both know where we're going with this.
We've seen Mick struggle with his inner demons with water, haven't we?
Yeah, no, that was one of the first storylines I got thrown at me. And do you know what? I loved that. I didn't expect that. And so, yeah, you know, it really touched people because I think it's a lot of people out there that can't actually swim and you take it for granted.
Because I'm just thinking now, how far can he swim? He's done his length.
I've done the length.
Can he swim the width of a lake?
But, you know, you've got to fight your demons, ain't you? You've got to fight them, you know. There's a lot at stake, I tell you. You know.
Something that's really important to you is how authentic the language is on EastEnders. And when you first went into it, you spoke a lot about how the writers didn't necessarily grasp real, true Cockney rhyming slang. Forgive us for our pathetic attempt earlier on.
No, you was right.
Were we all right?
Yeah, you was better than him. But
so do you sort of add bits into the script yourself or change things?
I've made a rod for my own back because I do change most lines I have. So I've not just got to learn them, I've got to rewrite them.
Right.
Now, that's no disrespect to the writers, it's just that, you know, I'm a true EastEnder, so I will speak true East End, and it doesn't have to necessarily be slang, it's just the way we speak. Like, if I say, like, someone's got the zig...
What's that mean?
Means they've got the ump.
What does that rhyme with?
Or you could say they got the needle. You ever heard that before?
Yeah,
the needle. So little things like that, little touches like that you put in. The first one I threw at them was a big one. It was haddock. I couldn't find me haddock. Haddock and bloater as a motor. So they was like, oh, is this how it's going to go? I went, no, that's quite a strong one. But they do get a bit easier than that and a little bit more obvious.
And what about...
I want to keep it like that.
Well, you've been quite forthright
way.
when it comes to people who don't understand. You know, if you're watching it, you don't understand, it's authentic, Google it. Find out yourself.
I want people to be paying attention.
Yeah.
And if they're paying attention, that means that they want to learn about what I'm saying. If they're not listening to what you're saying, then there's no point in doing it.
I had this just in case today.
Really, darling?
Just in case I needed it.
It looks
really?
It's
the
wrong way round,
I think it's got the wrong title
Rhyming
anyway.
cockney slang. Shouldn't it be cockney rhyming slang?
Already it's not a good start, is it?
Yeah, I didn't think so.
Not really.
Forget that.
I'd elbow that, darling.